Long before guns existed, war was fought with muscle and metal. Power depended on training and endurance. Then, quietly and accidentally, history changed. Around the 9th century, Chinese alchemists searched for immortality. Instead, they found gunpowder, a strange mixture that burned fast and loud. At first, it was a curiosity, then entertainment. Fireworks filled the sky with color and thunder, but curiosity soon met conflict. Inventors tied the powder to bamboo tubes, creating fire lances that spat flame and sparks. They weren't true guns, but they frightened enemies and marked the beginning of a new idea: power released by chemistry rather than muscle. Merchants, scholars, and armies carried the knowledge west along trade routes. By the time it reached the Middle East and Europe, bamboo was replaced with metal. These early hand cannons were heavy and awkward, but they could punch through armor that once made knights nearly invincible. Castles that had stood for centuries began to fall. Armor grew thicker, then slowly disappeared. Warfare was changing, and so was society. Nobility lost its monopoly on power, as common soldiers could now defeat trained warriors with a single loud blast. Over time, guns became more reliable. Matchlocks, then flintlocks, allowed soldiers to fire without open flames. Muskets became standard weapons for armies. Battles shifted from chaotic charges to organized lines of soldiers firing together in thunderous volleys. These weapons were slow to reload, but their impact was enormous. Empires rose and fell, colonization expanded, firearms reshaped borders, politics, and the balance of power across continents. The Industrial Revolution transformed guns again. Machines allowed parts to be made the same way every time. Rifles, with spiral grooves inside their barrels, improved accuracy. Reloading became faster, and firearms more dependable. Wars grew larger and deadlier. Technology raced forward, sometimes faster than humanity could keep up. Guns were no longer handmade tools, but products of factories and systems. By the 20th century, firearms had become highly specialized. Military weapons, hunting tools, and sporting arms each followed different paths. At the same time, societies began questioning the cost of such power. Laws, ethics, and debates emerged alongside the technology. What began as an accident in the laboratory had become one of the most influential inventions in human history. The story of gun development is not just about weapons, it is about human creativity, unintended consequences, and responsibility. Each improvement brought both protection and destruction. Guns changed how wars were fought, how nations were built, and how people thought about power. In the end, the story is still being written, not by metal or powder, but by the choices people make about how such inventions are used.